Welcome to your introduction to VisibleAI and Kritik360 bundled activities for students. In today's video, we'll go over everything you'll need to know when completing a bundle activity within Kritik360. This includes what is Kritik360, why Kritik360, and how activities will work. Kritik360 is an online peer-to-peer interactive learning platform where you as a student are at the center of your own learning. With this platform, your instructors are giving you the opportunity to learn by doing, while your instructors act as your coach and guide. Essentially, you are learning to become an effective peer evaluator. Kritik360 will help you learn skills that will allow you to be successful in your future career and even your personal connections. Critical thinking is the ability to ask good questions about the information presented to you so that you can analyze it and draw the appropriate conclusions. As you evaluate your peers using the rubric your instructor has provided, ask yourself if your peer is meeting the learning objectives outlined in the assignment and let them know where they can improve. Communication skills consist of two aspects: how one communicates to others as well as how one interprets communication. In Kritik360, you'll develop this skill set by both providing your peers with feedback on their work and receiving and accepting feedback from others on your own. This will allow you to learn to be a successful communicator through formulating fair and accurate written evaluations. Course concepts are reinforced when your instructor creates assignments in Kritik360 based on class content taught in your class. Through both submitting your own assignment and evaluating those from your peers, you will be exposed to the course content multiple times, which will result in a deeper learning experience. Kritik360 has 3 stages. Stage 1, or the Create stage, is where you'll create assignments anonymously online based on instructions that your instructor has laid out. In the second stage, or the Evaluate stage, you will be assigned a set of creations from your peers to anonymously evaluate. Try to put yourself in the shoes of your instructor and evaluate your peers fairly and accurately while also motivating them to improve. In the third and final stage, the Feedback stage, you will give feedback based on the evaluations you received on your own creation. This is the activity dashboard in Kritik360. Here, you can see any ongoing activities in your course and what stage they are currently in. As you scroll down, you can also view any of your past activities. To get started on your creation, you will first want to read the activity details provided by your instructor. Below the instructions, you will find the rubric, which you can review to better understand how you will be assessed. You can then begin working on the task that you have been assigned. If your instructor has enabled AI authorship tracking, you will see a button that says Start Writing Your Creation at the bottom of the instructions. Otherwise, you will see a text box where you can write your work. Once you select the button, a pop-up screen will appear within the Kritik360 window. This is the VisibleAI portion of your activity, which is designed to provide your instructors with insight into how you wrote your assignment while developing your AI literacy skill. On the right-hand side, you'll notice the built-in AI assistant, identified by the star icon. This assistant can be used to ask questions and get guidance during your writing process. If you have a preferred AI model, you can choose one from the drop-down menu. VisibleAI supports OpenAI ChatGPT, Google Gemini, and Anthropic Claude. For this activity, you'll follow the instructions outlined in your Kritik360 assignment details and type your response directly into the VisibleAI text editor. Formatting tools are available across the top of the editor to help structure your work. If you'd like to hide the AI assistant and focus only on writing, select the pencil icon on the right-hand toolbar. This will toggle the AI assistant off and expand the text editor. Next, let's look at your writing insights. By selecting the bar chart icon, you can view authorship information. This includes the percentage of pasted content highlighted in yellow. You can see the maximum allowed pasted content percentage below the subheading in the right panel. For instance, in this assignment, the maximum amount is 50%, as allowed by your instructor. The percentage of AI-generated content is highlighted in red, and the maximum allowed percentage for this assignment can also be found under this subheading on the right. And finally, the percentage of original content you created is also found in this right panel. Moving down the right side toolbar, you'll find several additional tools. The survey icon allows you to preview the questions you'll answer after submitting the assignment. This reflection survey is a chance to think about what you have learned from using the AI assistant and whether your AI literacy skills have improved as a result. These questions also help instructors understand your confidence and experience using AI. The paper icon opens the assignment details, including any instructor notes and the due date. Below that, the quotation mark icon opens the reference list. To add a reference, simply highlight text in the editor and select the Add Reference button. A pop-up will appear prompting you to fill in fields with your source's information so that a reference can be generated in your text editor. You can also choose to add the reference as an in-text citation. All references added will appear in the panel on the right and are linked to the relevant content in your document. The speech bubble icon displays any comments your instructor has left on your work. The clock icon opens the revision history. Here, you can use the slider to view previous versions of your assignment, and you can select Restore Revision if you'd like to return to an earlier version. At the bottom of your toolbar, the PDF icon allows you to export your assignment and document insights as a single PDF. This will take you to the print screen where you can select Save as PDF to download the file to your device. Once you've completed your assignment, select the Submit button in the top right corner to turn in your work. When you return to the Kritik360 Create page, your submission will be reflected within the activity as shown here. A green check mark over the Create icon confirms that your submission has been successfully received. Once your activity has finished the creation stage, it's time to submit your anonymous evaluations of your peers' work. To begin, select the activity and then choose I'm ready to evaluate. You can then see the number of evaluations that you have been assigned to evaluate by navigating through the evaluation tabs. Start by reviewing the rubric description and be sure to check if the creation meets the requirements set per criteria. Select the appropriate number of stars that you believe your peer deserves for their work. It is very important to provide your peers with accurate and fair scores based on the rubric. Do be honest, fair, and accurate, but also don't go to the extreme by being too harsh or too generous. Your evaluation score is calculated based on how accurately you grade your peers. For this reason, you don't just want to give everyone a 100%, because if that's not an accurate grade, your evaluation score will be negatively impacted. Once you've completed the scoring section, you must submit a written evaluation as well. In the comment section, refer back to the criteria in the rubric and be sure to highlight the criterion that your peer did especially well on, or perhaps an area that your peer could improve on in the future. Do be constructive and use a positive tone, but don't use discouraging words or be overly positive. Remember that the peer you are evaluating will rate your evaluation according to how motivational and critical you are in your written comments. The goal of your written evaluation is to give your peers a sense of what they are doing right and where there is room for improvement. The best way to do this is by being an accurate grader. The feedback stage is where you'll have the opportunity to read the written evaluations that you received from your peers. To begin, select the activity and then choose the I'm ready to give feedback button. You can then see the number of evaluations that you have been assigned to provide feedback on by navigating through the feedback tabs. Read the evaluations carefully and then give them feedback on a scale of 1 to 4 for how motivational the comments were and for how critical they were. Learning to receive feedback from others is an important life skill. Remember, it's not about what you did right or wrong, but how you can learn to apply that learning to future activities. If you feel that you did not receive a fair score on your creation, you can use the Dispute Score button. When you dispute your grade, your instructor will receive an email notification that directs them to review your work and resolve the dispute by either increasing, decreasing, or maintaining your current grade. If you ever have any questions, you can reach out to the Kritik support team using the live chat, which is the purple button that you can find in the bottom right corner of any Kritik page. Our team is available weekdays between the office hours of 9 to 5 Eastern Time, but don't worry, even outside of these office hours, we continue to monitor the chat 24/7 and will respond within a couple of hours based on the urgency of your need. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope you have a great semester ahead.